Today we're going to look at how to do Interrater reliability using vNote. To get started, just open up a project. It could be something like this, where you've shared it already and you've got overlapping labels or codes on your timelines. If you've got good overlap there, you are a research god. Write the paper and submit it this week. You wouldn't necessarily expect that to happen as everyone went in blind. We do have statistics for that, so check out our other videos. They can let you determine the percent overlap as far as time and the percent overlap as far as number of instances. With Interrater reliability, everybody needs to be on the same page. Everyone needs to be considering the same exact instance. For that reason, you can use a project that you alone have coded, and then you can share it and have other people categorize it. They don't actually need to go in and add their own labels or codes. We'll show you how to do it. Let's get started. So when you're in the program, you've got your labels made. Click on the upper right-hand corner. There are two thumbs, thumbs up, thumbs down. Interrater reliability table needs to be defined, and then you can click and create your categories. Excellent, and so on. You can add columns. You can rearrange the columns. You as an owner can determine which labels are going to be judged or categorized by everyone, and you can just drag them up there into their categories. If you're not sure, put it in unrated. And of course, you can rearrange. And if you haven't yet, you can upload the project, save it to our servers, and then add your users. And once you've done this, John will open up his program to see that all of the labels are in the unrated column. He will not be able to see what you've done, and that's by design, so that we get a truly independent rating. He can click on the original instances in their original context. They'll be highlighted on the timelines. Can drag them to wherever he feels they're best rated after playing them. You can right click on the instances and they'll play. All the while he's working, these are automatically being uploaded. Once done, he can just close the program, and then you, the owner of the project, when you log on, you'll be able to see what's been done. In the upper right-hand corner, we can toggle between the owner of the project and the user, and in this case, Brandon and John, and we can see there's a difference in the left column. One is transposed. That's pretty good agreement. Then when you click on the arrow, you'll get your data out. And you've got some options here. You've got raw data, Fleece kappa, Cohen's kappa unweighted, Cohen's kappa weighted, linear, Cohen's kappa weighted quadratic, and intraclass correlation. And they all have their advantages. Generally speaking, your raw data is going to put out just a spreadsheet of who said what where, no analysis. Your Fleece kappa is going to be used for multiple raters beyond 2. And Cohen's kappa, all of those basically compare one rater to another rater. So if you have 20 people, you're going to get a whole bunch of spreadsheets comparing rater A to B, A to C, etc. Your unweighted Cohen's kappa is going to be if your categories don't have any number weight to them. For example, neurosis, psychosis, depression, happiness aren't necessarily going to be on a 1 to 5 scale, whereas your Cohen's kappa that's weighted linearly would be something for like a Likert type scale. Strongly agree, agree, neutral, strongly disagree, disagree, that kind of thing. Whereas your Cohen's kappa quadratic is going to be if you've got extremes, if going from one category to the next, left or right, they become more and more extreme, then you're going to want to use that. Intraclass correlation is very similar. If we choose the raw data option, this is what it looks like. You can see at the top the names of the raters and what they chose and where the labeled instance is. And here, if we choose, for example, Cohen's kappa weighted linear, it looks like this. We can see we've got the names on the top and how many people chose which one, and we have almost perfect agreement, which is to be expected given that there was only one difference.